Well, it could be a poor contract for the client or a poor contract for the supplier. I find that if the client negotiates too tight a contract for the supplier, then that really, clients often think they've done a very good job if they negotiate a contract with terrible penalties or incredibly difficult service levels. What they don't understand is that they then take the focus of the service provider off providing service, and the service provider does everything just to avoid penalties. And the service provider quite often starts, it's not a healthy relationship, they don't want to be there, and sometimes even almost subconsciously the service provider starts to sabotage the relationship. And the service provider is putting so much energy on sometimes trying to find ways to get out of the relationship that they never really focus on service delivery. One of the things that service providers are criticized for, and I think with justification, is that they don't bring enough innovation. They just focus on trying to do the same thing correct over and over again, and certainly that's what they're supposed to do there, but you find that clients require service providers to tell them about new things, better ways to do it, smarter ways to do it, quicker ways to do it, cheaper ways to do it. And if you've got your service provider so focused on just covering his wickets that he doesn't have to pay a penalty, he's got no time or energy or inclination to bring anything new to the party. So I think that's a mistake that many clients make. For the service provider, obviously, on the other hand, having a poor contract, I think service providers sometimes are also, they may get away with having a contract with such poor service delivery or such low thresholds of required service delivery that you will find that the client, your service levels are always green. And you can always show that you've met all your service levels, but the client just doesn't get a good feeling doing business with you, because it's very interesting that I've seen so many contracts go wrong, even though all the service levels were green. And it's a relationship issue, obviously, also for the first thing. But the second thing is, IT is a little bit like, it's very much a hygiene factor. If everything goes well, they don't really know about you. It's only when things go wrong that they know about you. But quite often there isn't a wow factor if you just do everything right. And the next service provider comes along and he promises, he might not eventually deliver it, but he promises a wow factor. And the honest, good citizen or supplier who's been providing a good service loses out because he hasn't brought that wow factor to the contract.